Like at Mount Mary College in Milwaukee.
That's the song I want to sing, but I want you to put a harp on. Seriously, you playing the whole thing? I mean, you want to? Tap the thing if you want. Alright, this is Kyle here. He's hosting the show, so I'm going to step down.
I was like, I don't know if I could do that. My CD wouldn't allow it. I'd have to have everything the same on the wall, but
how's everybody doing tonight? Fantastic. If you don't know me, my name is Kyle, and I host open mic here every Tuesday night with my other buddy, my co-host Dave McGuire. So thank you all for coming out tonight. Did everybody survive the windstorm?
Yeah. We're here.
Good. We're here. We're here. That we died and went to heaven, and we're just, perpetually at open mic. That's cool too. So, yeah, we survived it as well. Rain was coming down sideways. So, I'm going to start things out with the electric tonight, and then we got some great acts for you, and things will probably evolve into full band jams, and yeah, we'll go from there.
they had a commercial when I was a kid, and I remember seeing it. It's nowhere to be found. I can't, but I saw it on a picture.
This is a song by one of my favorite guitar players,
Gonzo, a double gonzo.
Zach Wild.
Yeah, that's what it actually says on it.
Cool, thank you very much. I always like it when that song just hits for some reason from my eardrum and gets me going. So thank you for enjoying that. Do it to him. All right, yeah? All right, cool. I will do the original. I love you, Mike. Can you guys excuse me for 30 seconds while I go grab my binder really quick? Is that cool?
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'll be right back, I promise. Don't go anywhere.
Don't you go dying on me now.
Can't make any guarantees, buddy.
No? Okay. That was only 10 seconds. All right. Cool, I'm setting records myself, you know? Okay, so this is the first time since I moved here to Lake Geneva, well, this area anyways, that as a live performer that I've had somebody request one of my originals, so thank you, Greg. That's pretty cool.
2 weeks from today.
So I did this song during Nashville nights, and I opened it up with this little bit that, you know, nobody's perfect, and even smart people do dumb things. My wife, I love her to death, and we always make fun of each other, and it's always lightheaded. And one time when we were laughing, she said, "You're like the smartest dumb guy I know." And I said, "Thanks, honey, I love you." And she said, "I love you too." And she's like, "I mean that though, but you're still really smart, but you're just kind of a dummy sometimes." And this song is all about those things that I do in particular. So here we go. This song is called "The Smartest Dumb Guy I Know." way. I'm the life of all the and swallowing my home family. And nobody really knows everything. And I know my two knows the thing they do. Just proves to me some as smart as they seem. Yeah, ignorance and bliss is true. Well, just the smallest fun guy that I know. Push on, pull the door, I got what I came here for. Yeah, that's true. I kill my magazine and look on your scene. And behind all this love there and dumbassery, it's just the smartest boy I got what you see. But I'll still cook pizza and look for directions in the garbage can. I can't explain to you how so little the worst of something that was happening. And wonder why it hurts. Oh, maybe I'm not dumb. It's just that I have one man's night. Well, nobody really knows everything. And all I should know is a thing they do. Just proves to me some as smart as they seem. Yeah, this is true. Just the smartest fun guy that I know. Push on, pull over, now what I came here for, man, that's true. There's a bit of truth behind the scenes, you know how to see that behind all these open that's where it is. Just the smartest fun guy, do what you see. Explain to you how electronic hours creates lightning in the sky. I know music theory and key signatures, but I still walk out the door with my shirt on backwards. It's just who I feel, and I'm holding on with that. Well, nobody really knows everything, and although I should know the thing they do. Just proves to me some as smart as they seem. Yeah, this is true. Just the smartest fun guy that I know. Push on, pull on, you're looking you for me, that's true. There's a back to my fantasy, if you look out, you'll see that behind all of this apparent dumbassary. He's just the smartest dumb guy that I know. Thank you very much. Yeah, duh. He's a very cool influence. Right. Cool. Thank you very much, everyone.
We'll grab your parents still there.
Thank you, Ken.
Welcome the O'Connor clan over here.
This is community, you know?
Right. Little blues traveler for us.
Blues Traveler. Off the album 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody give it up for Greg here. Greg is modest. He won't tell you that he's amazing at harmonica. But here he is playing harmonica, so you get to experience it firsthand. All right.
came so contented with a parting gift. I could not believe my eyes when I saw through a boss of a trusted friend who tried to fool me and tell me lies. Yeah, I knew me and tell me lies. Well, I like to say I don't mind, and as we see, so shall we find. And when the feeling open, I still be here. But now without a sense to bring up fear, what will be when you and me? I still can't see things hopefully, but while you wanna keep me run around, yes, I'm sure my way to sweep things up. When all the dust and sun hold me down, shake me my confidence by great of many things. And then I can see you cower like a nurse magician waiting in the wings of a band played when our heroes are right. And know what it thinks of respects too much. And Hollywood's calling for the movie rights. And hey, let's keep in touch. Hey baby, let's keep in touch. Well, I won't get in touch and I'm watching the me. And showing all the things no one else can see. So much of the baby the mind as well. It's sort of lucky we made a name on the tail of us. Force mine, the mission is mine, and it doesn't have the right to be the alive, but shallow. Why you wanna give me your run around? Yes, I'm sure I'll hit sweep things up. When all it does is sun goes and hold me down. The banner may be torn and the wind's gotten colder. Perhaps I grow a little cynical. But I know no matter what the waitress brings, I should drink it and always be full. Yeah, I should drink it and always be full. I like coffee and I like tea. Yeah, most of it is right on me. I still got the string and just can't keep. I love you to the point you can't walk up. It's alright. Okay, so be that way. I hope that I'm ready. That's something I can say. Oh, you wanna get your run around? Yes, it's sure about it. Keep things up. When all the dust is so hold me down.
I know, your singing was on point.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's okay, I have your back.
You want to do another one? You want to go back up?
Sure, yeah, which one you want?
You want to do?
I don't know what I want.
No.
Is that,
Something in the key of G.
something in the key of G? Do you know what?
Otherwise I'm going to play another song.
I want to hear you play your acoustic. Who wants to hear him play his acoustic, yeah? See if you're sick of it. They're like, get this guy off stage. Ponytail and all this crap.
Alright, I don't play guitar well. Harmonica, but
You're gonna do awesome.
She saw me coming round. I was called out. I was called out. Still shaking, still in pain. You put me back together again. I was cold and you clothed me, honey. I was down and you lifted me, honey. Angel, angel devil. Was thirsty, my lips. I was broken and out of shape. I was naked and close to me. Lips were dry, my throat like buzz. I was shaking in the heat of the dust. Angel, devil. I was thirsty, and you wet my lips.
Five more songs! Five more songs!
Been working on this one for a little bit. We're gonna see how it goes. The last one was a YouTube song. It's a REM tune that I'm working on, and we'll see if I can do it or not. This is what Open Jam's about. It's about getting up here and showing your soul to everybody. And literally, sometimes people say, "How do you do that?" I guess I'm scared as all get out, but I'm going to do it anyway because I figured, you know what? If I don't do it, nobody else will. So. Try not to breathe. Try not to breathe. sugar to breathe. I want you to remember. Something fly over my grave. Lots of working. I have seen things that you'll never see. Leave it's a memory, me. Don't dare me to read. Something fly over my grave. Something to breathe. Thank you all.
Well done, Greg. Well done. All right. Yeah. All right, we got another treat for you. This handsome gentleman coming up to the stage right now. This is the old Sting guy. Also known as Jack. Old Sting guy. OLD, that's OLE, little bull. Yeah. One second. I'll be ready. Go ahead, unplug his guitar. Yeah, actually, here, I'll leave one back.
Yeah, that was a buddy of mine that called.
All right, go ahead. Turn your volume up. Are you on tuner now? There we go. Stand by. Play louder.
Everybody remember this one. I realize the way you're take away those flowers that and send me kind that you remind me I thought that you would be the Once again, somehow, have I told you all my heart and soul? I love you, but darling, I'm telling you now. I could break into
We love you that much. We don't want you to unplug. Okay, you're good. You go ahead and just put it on that stool there. Thank you very much. Yeah, stick on! Party later! Come on, you got time. We got nothing but time. Yes. How's my small little crowd doing tonight? Yeah? We have Ken and Greg. You gonna play some songs?
I know, guess what? Look how I thank you.
All right, Ken, go ahead and show me a G chord. Nice. And there's Greg. Woo! You got some great.
I don't talk to as much as I should. And I pray that I hurt no one, someone who found their way. But I just don't know what it is to try. Tell me my business. I got a man. I'm not burning this world to hell, wasting my time.
That's the first time any one of us played that one. Serious. Yeah, good.
You're just gonna fucking go for it,
Alright, as long as it's open mic. And to just play a song, something you may have heard before, but none of you have heard of it.
One spot.
Here we go, just for fun. Just.
You move over? You lose it. Everybody lose it. So obviously my spot. Somebody came over and I was like, my spot.
Early morning yesterday, I slept for the dawn.
Yeah, Roger Hodgson.
And I really had enjoyed my stay. But I must be moving on. King without a castle, queen without a throne. I'm early morning walking, must be moving on. I believe in what you say. Is the most you get to. But I have to have this my way, just to keep me in mind. Like a ship without an anchor, slave without a chain. So all your sweet rays shoot through my veins. I'm gonna shining, shining like brand new. I'm gonna look at my ring, my clothes will be few.
Those two are next to our TV.
Sweet devotion, it's harmony, close in the ocean, in the sea, out in the ocean, far away, like I've chosen, every day, goodbye me, goodbye take me. Some they do and some they don't, and some you just can't tell. And some they will and some they won't, well some just as well. You laugh at my behavior, you'll never bother me. The devil is my savior, I'll pay no heed. I'll go shining, shining like brand new. I'll never look behind me, my clothes will be few. Sweet devotion, it's Goodbye, Jane. Will we ever meet again? Early morning yesterday, and I slept before the dawn.
Next one up is. Oh, I wanted to do one thing. Let me do one thing. This is not music, but this is something. Everyone can participate. I want everyone to participate on this because this is pretty cool. Okay, ready? Here we go. I'm going to say 2 words. I'm going to say 2 words, and I want you guys to not just think of it, to say it, say it out loud, but the next word that comes to mind is, okay? I'm going to do 3 sets of it, and I want you to say it loud, and I want you to listen to what everybody else says. Out loud, really loud. I'm going to do 3 times. Here we go. Red, white, and blue. Hip, hip. Red. Read blind. Nice. Okay, so what I want to say is statistically the odds of that happening are 0 at a bar when you don't know anybody and somebody says 2 words and then the whole group says the same 3rd word and they say it 3 different times. And I just want to do that so that you understand when you hear songs that I write about conspiracy theory being programmed, that you understand now that everybody is operating out of a programmed mindset. So you need to be very careful with AI because we are all programmed already. Yeah, there's a program by the CIA called MK Ultra. So I get called a conspiracy theorist a lot. I write a lot of songs about anti-DARPA, not anti-DARPA, but just concerns about technology and military in the wrong hands with the wrong intentions. Yes. So just wanted to do that because if I tell it to you, you don't believe it, but you all heard it, so you can't deny what you heard. So anyways, that's what I wanted to do.
All right. All right. I'm gonna introduce the next group as if I'm at the damn, stadium or the Apollo or something. Up next, we got Nitro. You excited, man? You should be. All right, who are you playing with, man? Do we need players? Gotcha. Well, we can probably here. Place, all right. Need a drummer? I can do drums too. Oh, where's Frank? I thought you had to leave. Oh shit, he does have that. No, yeah, he would never leave without his guitar in his arms. I thought that was mine. I was like, oh nice, my phone's still here. I was like, I'm gonna grab my phone. Okay. Alright, but you want to get it together while I vamp a little bit? Alright, sounds good. Alright, I'm going to do something unconventional right now. How many people out there are musicians? Raise your hand. Anybody? Yeah, Chris, Jack, you're a musician? Anybody? Okay, cool. How many people know anything about electric guitar? Anything at all? No? Cool. Alright. Electric guitar is cool because before we had does anybody know Fender guitars? Yeah? The guy, his name was Leo Fender. He created this because before we were doing this, guys on stage were playing acoustic guitars and having to literally sit there and just chop away on their acoustic while it was mic'd and you could barely hear them. So Leo Fender said, you know what, I'm going to make a solid body. Alright, sounds good. I'm going to make a solid body electric guitar just like this one.
And there will be no feedback either when you turn up too loud. So I always thought that was really cool. He was a utilitarian dude, and he built a utilitarian instrument. These are like the Chevy trucks of guitars. They just will not die. You check it through the mud and everything. And the cool part about, what I'm getting at here is the cool part about the solid body electric guitar is that when you had an acoustic guitar and you cranked it too hard, you had feedback. But now with the solid body electric, that wouldn't happen. So people started playing their solid body electrics, like the one I have right here. And when they cranked the volume up, something very strange happened that was unintentional. That was the basis for and foundation for rock and roll as we know it. That is called distortion. And eventually it's something like this when you crank the volume. And that means that before 1951, nobody really knew what rock and roll was. And now here we are, 70 years later, and this is one of the instruments that started it all. And I always thought that was a really cool story. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a really fun country jam. Yeah. Still okay. Hey, right? I brought my What's that? What's the lead sentence? Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy over there. I'm gonna give you one. Take a look for me. Well, baby, bye. Another corner, welcome you by. With my Kansas City boys and other Kansas City wine. I'm gonna give you one. They come together half bad, eh? Sorry, it happens. Little tiddlywink with my teeth. Stops it.
Well, see, I always go off of that whenever that's when he knows he's
Breaking a bank.
Do you want to do, let's do houses or rock? Nice suggestion, I forgot though. Yes, we do actually. Coming back, ready, coming back, ready, woman. I got a black magic woman burning in my heart. Let's try it again. Go. Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman burning in my heart is Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn woman. That was fun. All right, so what's that? So I wanted to let the musicians in the house. Tonight's kind of a slower night because I think some people are out there probably recovering from all the tree branches all over their car and yard and everything, and that's cool. So we have a smaller amount of musicians in the house tonight. So we're gonna start the rotation again. So anybody, like Jack over there, sitting over in the corner, or anybody else that wants to put their name up on the board, we'll erase it, we'll start back over again. So we're gonna try to do this next song. This was one of my favorite songs when I was in high school, and I discovered the wonderful, wonderful world of lead guitar and blues. So. That was fun throwing together. I give it a C+. Thanks for listening to our shitty music. We appreciate it. Alright. Can I take a break? Is it possible for the guitar player to take just a small break? Chris, you want to play Snortly Monday?
30 seconds long, everybody. Here we go.
Alright. What key?
You on for 30 seconds, though. I'm counting.
Yeah, I'd like to. That's how much I admire you, though. I'm willing to sacrifice my tiredness. Freeze frame.
What's that? Who made Mike up to sing a song?
Mike. Passenger.
Oh, all right. There you go. Really good.
All right.
We got a show crowd tonight. This is great. We can mess up all night long. You guys okay? Here's like, fuck yeah! I know, it's great. It's my favorite part. I just know that it will never be that no one shows up. You guys always show up. And Pete. It's great. People who work here don't count. Yes. Yeah.
We're good. Okay.
Go.
Again, it's
Oh, you're supposed to be on break. I know, but I'm running through the keys.
take a ride and see what's mine.
Roadhouse Blues? Get a quick break. You just say you don't like the Doors. I'll say you don't like the Doors. We love the Doors. Come on, Kyle. Can't do it without you. Chris, get up here too. Roadhouse Blues.
I'll tell you what, Dad, go press on drums when I start playing it.
And I say it every week, but everybody can come up and we can do We Are the World anytime. Or Pet Sounds.
Lead guitar will be back in a moment. That's lost some time. While you guys are
I beg your pardon. Just let me know if you wanna go. I got a lot of nice girls there.
had that played. You know what? I'm gonna share with the audience. What is that? Later, buddy. Thank you, Greg. Oh, that's right. That's what it is. Oh, hell yeah. You'll never go to sleep tonight. You're on a performance tonight. I get it. Like, that's what it is. See, I discovered it right after I stopped playing this goddamn song. Yeah, that's one that'll keep coming. Playing guitar and forgetting riffs is sort of like, you know, when you see that one person at your community club or whatever, and you're like, oh, god damn it, I forgot their name. What is it again?
All right, thank you.
Because you could just do one string off. And that's what I was.
They're always here. Gilmore.
How many of you guys remember the 90s? Alright, cool. Can't wait to play this song. How many people like 90s music? Alright, I got one response. That's okay, to each their own. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. That's what I love about open jam and house music. It's like, shit, you know, we don't have a bassoon player. If only we had a bassoon player. There's some guys like, I play bassoon! And you're like, yes! And then he comes running up to the stage.
I wanted to do that song. Once you get them out, then it's no longer playing in the head. There's a mine. Once you read about it, really, there's no fallacies.
Yes, So be calm. All right, you guys like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, fucking A. I mean, heck yeah. That would be cool as shit to have a fucking harp solo.
No, what's that one that's got it? In the garage.
Oh, in the garage, yeah. You know, Chris was saying that he wants to learn hash pipe, which I'm totally down for. Dun, 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 dun. All right. My hard rock pedal. Here we go. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Wow. Yeah, that was fun, man. Oh, hell yeah. Cool. All right, anybody else want to do some songs? Chris, I had no idea you want to do 5 more songs. That's crazy. Wow. All right, come on up here. Look at, oh, shit. All right. I like 90s music from time to time.
Oh, there's right here. Oh my God.
Ran out of town, man.
Oh man. Chris, play it. Strum something. There it is.
We do ramble on, I insist Kyle comes up for it.
Oh my God, dude.
You're so good, you're doing so good. Dude, just do it. Trash your voice.
Okay, good. That's good. I gotta get the words up.
We need some new strings on this.
I know. Oh, it's so bad.
Here's some of our 90s.
Oh, we doing 90s?
I think we're sticking with the 90s.
But then you gotta do your ramble on.
All right, you got a deal, goddammit. Last one time. I was like, shit, I did it again. Nope. Go for it, go for it.
Practice time is over.
I might get it too, and I was like, everybody having a good time?
bicycle. So if you even on the weather, so is the rain. You know that I'll see the kids in the eyes, the kids in the rain. So if you keep it here, and I feel
audience that has been listening to you.
Michael, what? Get up here, Michael.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on. Are you seriously going to quit on me on everyone?
Get your monkeys.
Okay, all right.
it's a good workout for the drummer.
Yeah, when it comes into play, when it comes in tune, ready? Listen.
You're warming up then.
Oh, it's so good, right?
How's it sound up there, okay?
But seriously though, everybody give it up for John on the drums. It is not an easy song. And if you were not here the first night that he worked open mic, He came from the bar, hopped on the drums, and played both of the last two songs, Plush and Everlong, flawlessly. Just came out of nowhere, and I told Chris, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? He goes, he's our new bar manager. I said, all right. So I was happy with that. So yeah, and a round of applause for Jack on the bass, please. Yeah. Jack, I don't know if you hear this enough, but you're a hell of a musician, man. I fucking love you, buddy. Yeah. So yeah, this is a fun time. This is good shit.
That is good time.
Oh, fucking A, isn't it?
I'm already back in standard.
Alright, so we can do it in the reverse. Ready? Watch how cool this is. I'm gonna go back to E standard. Watch, it sounds like shit right out the gate. Watch.
So satisfying.
Isn't it though?
All right, let's go where we shouldn't be going, but we're gonna go there anyway in the 70s. It isn't all
Jack, I'm gonna put you on bass again.
Playing something from up here. Calm good.
Mitch, can you give me another IPA, please? I'm gonna need it for this song, man. Woo.
Michael, ready for something?
I typed in R on my phone and it suggests ramble on lyrics. Put it right there. Thanks, buddy. Hey. It might be for the next Mitch. Oh, sounds good. Oh, this is a good one. A little known band called Led Zeppelin. We're gonna get them out.
Leaves are falling all around. This time I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged. Such a pleasant stay. Now it's time for me to go. I'm gonna light my way. Now I celebrate with me, anything my way. Sometimes they wrong so when I know one thing I gotta do. Now the time is now. Sing my song. Go around like a lifetime. On my way. It's been 10 years to take around. I'm waiting for my dreams. God damn you, Michael. Got no time for spreading roots. Time to come for me to be gone. Oh, I'm out, trained 1,000 times. It's time to what? It's time to ramble on. That's right. tale that can't be told. My freedom I'm dear. Years ago, days of old, magic filled the air. Twas in the darkest depths of water that a girl so fair. Go! Slipped away with ain't nothing I can do now. Well, I guess I keep on living. Stay, sing my song. I gotta find a lady. Sing my song, gotta work my way, gotta win a song. It's a song,
That's cool. Thank you. You know, sometimes, just like going on a roller coaster, you're like, I'm fucking not doing this shit, no, I'm terrified, then you do it, and then you get to the end of the fucking line after you get off, you go, I want to ride that again. Yeah, that was me. I don't like singing that song usually because it blows out my voice, but apparently, according to this fine-looking gentleman right here, I sing it A-okay, I guess. I give it a C-. But I'm so glad that all of you in this room are here to enjoy that, because that was really fun. So. The only way I would believe you, Michael, is if you were like, well, how about this guy? And then Robert Plant like walked around the corner and be like, oh shit. Damn it!
Let's just jam what we've never done before. I'm going to surprise these guys and see if they land on their feet. How's that?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Very, very early Fleetwood Mac here.
About the shape I'm in, I can't sing, I ain't pretty, and my legs are thin. But don't ask me what I think of you, I might not give the answer that you want me to. Oh well,
What you gotta do, you'd understand. He said, stick by me, I'll be your guiding hand. Don't ask me what I think of you. I might not give you the answer that you want me to. It's tambourine.
Applause right now to this guy right here, Mr. Chris Miller. We're putting this shit out for us every Tuesday night. The lights are on, the stage is ready because of this man right here. It doesn't have to go about the shade that he's doing, because he's doing just fine. Here on stage. Here we go.
So how do we do?
Hell yeah, we passed. It's like opening up an encyclopedia, all on your one. Just keep going.
Close it.
It's something to believe in.
Ladies.
Was it?
It's like sacrilege.
I know it's been like 2.5 hours, but I'm gonna go take my break. Really quick. It's been fun. I got some more music. It's coming.
We're gonna take a little.
We'll take a break. Give me some. Okay, give us some nice sounds for the airwaves. Why does everyone want the guitar player to stay on stage? Just couldn't be the same. I hate you, Ken. But there's something so badly, and this burn you cannot change. Oh, and this burn you cannot change. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Kids on the piano keeping me on stage. We got two fine young ladies in the back room. How's it going? And I can't take you in off or just stay. We finally satisfied that one guy who's like, free birds! That joke's 15 years old, asshole.
Do it again. I know. You put it there with it.
Just remind you on drums, these assholes won't let me leave. hungry, bird. That's one of those wishful thinking songs. We'll get that one now.
That's a great fucking tune. Oh my god.
Holy yes, it's break time. I'm gonna do a couple more songs, I swear to God, after I do a break. My wife is gonna be so pissed that I haven't texted her at all this entire time because you damn people are so much fucking fun. But that's okay.
Holy shit. I'm gonna sign it by Spotify. Thank you so much. What are your guys' names?
She's been in a movie. She's stopped
Thank you so much for sticking around.
Take care.
Yeah, we're all just a bunch of fun-loving musicians trying to have a good time. So yeah, we do this every Tuesday. Thank you. So if you guys, oh yeah, you gotta keep it like that. Unless the music does, it's like a freaking what do they call it?
Are you taking a break?
Yes.
Can I play an 80s medley while you're taking a break?
Absolutely. There's a bear shit in the woods.
Will you sing along?
We work together. Appreciate it. I know! It really is.
Hell yeah, Chris.
While Ken plays some sultry sounds behind me, I just wanted to let everybody know in the bar we're getting some severe weather right now. It is currently raining a lot, and they're expecting in this county 60-mile-per-hour gusts of wind. So if anybody has a long ride home, check the weather before you leave. I just want to make sure everybody gets home safe, all right? So there you go. Love you all. Have a great night.
Love you, Kyle. Peace, y'all.